Payday 3 was one of the most anticipated games this year for me at least. I pre-ordered the Silver Edition even though Starbreeze had told us that we're only getting 8 heists on launch. That didn't really startle me because I knew that Starbreeze was going to make a ton of post-content, right? When the Payday 3 technical beta was live, there was a ton of problems with the game. Some people had FPS issues, crashing issues, crew AI issues, and many more. But we all thought that was just the beta, and we all loved the actual gameplay and mechanics of the game. Most of the problems will be fixed, right? Come to the full release of the game, and now at least I realized that they did not fix any of it. It got worse, if anything. The server issues, the problem that they were trying to avoid with the open technical beta, has stopped everyone from playing the game for a total whole week. And all this was a problem because they didn't add an offline mode. It was always online. Nobody knows exactly why they did this, but they did, and it was very annoying to all the players that we couldn't just play our game that we bought. Every single day was a new post on Twitter saying, "We are aware and are investigating issues." Every now and then, the load on the server would lighten because people in America would go to bed, and they thought this meant that they were stable. So every morning, we would be greeted by the same exact message, that the servers were offline again. But I mean, the gameplay and mechanics were great, and I was loving the game and looking forward to the fixes and the patches and the post-content that they were going to add, so it was going to be okay. What I didn't know was this is only the beginning of the butchering of Payday 3. Fast forward to when the servers were actually stable again and everyone could actually play the game that they bought, we all realized even more problems. The progression was awful. If you wanted to level up past level 40, you would have to start using guns you may not even like or want to use, or you might have to play the same heist you hate over and over again on both stealth and loud for hundreds of times. I'm not joking, look at this. I did this until level 100, and it was pain. I hated every bit of it. PlayStation players didn't even get any of the items we all got from pre-ordering the Silver and Gold edition, and they still haven't gotten anything for those editions to this day of recording. Almost a month into the game, and they don't have what they were supposed to get on day one. Xbox players apparently are having issues even inviting their friends to lobbies, according to Red Archer Live. Most of you probably know who that is. I'll link his video in the description that was talking about all the problems and stuff that they were having. It's basically what this video is saying, but more in depth. Starbreeze had been very talkative to the community during this and assured us that a patch was coming for the beginning of October. This patch would address most of these problems. So the game didn't get a day one patch, by the way, and they still haven't added an offline mode. Cool. On October 3rd, 2 days before the planned patch, Starbreeze tweeted that they would have to split up the patches, the first being on October 5th, and would address bug fixes for mainly consoles and will make PlayStation players able to get their pre-order bonuses, and the next patch would be somewhere in the near future. This was a bad sign. So 2 days later, on the 5th, we had another tweet from Starbreeze on the day of the supposed patch. They said that they were having issues with crashing on consoles with the patch, so they would have to delay the patch until somewhere near mid-October. Keep in mind that Payday 3 has been out for 2 weeks at this point, with no day one patch, or any patch for that matter. And here we are today, still no patch, and it is almost the end of October during recording this. Honestly, I thought Starbreeze was being open and talkative to the community before, but now it just seems like they're repeating the same stuff over and over every week. Don't worry guys, the patch is coming, we don't know when, and we are having issues. They won't tell us what kind of issues. They won't say if it's still a console crashing issue, or when they think the patch might come out or be ready. Like, tell us something. Tell us if the patch is coming along okay. Tell us if the patch is having, like, other problems than crashing. If it's, you know, whatever. Just tell us something. Just give us something. I'm so burnt out of this whole game, and I don't know when they will even put out a single patch for the most needed fixes in the whole entire game. This game is being ruined. By the way, do you guys remember when there was a secret Halloween event planned? Like, supposedly? Remember when Elmir winked at the camera on the stream when someone asked him about a Halloween event? I guess we aren't getting that. I hope you guys like the video. Subscribe if you're new. Like the video if you like the video. I'll be doing, I guess, more Payday content if they actually put out a patch, but I don't know if that's going to happen. But yeah, hope you enjoyed.